Welcome to this series where we are playing the War and Industry update for Reforged Eden. In the last part, we were working on the exploration of the Epsilon system as part of an overall mission, and we worked through the planets, and we finally ended up on the planet here. I think this is Epsilon 4, and as you can see here, we come down about there, and I explored up here, and I found the unfinished escape rocket, which is just here. And of course, off camera, I've looted out all the fuel, some of the key resources, and some of those are now currently going through the salvage process here. So what I've been doing is kind of salvaging down as much as I can. And at the end of the video, I did say that I asked your opinion about, well, two things. One about hover tanks and also about rebuilding the CV. And I did get a number of suggestions, which I have been looking at. So hopefully what we'll be able to do is check them out in more detail as we go forward. Now, as for rebuilding, I got some quite interesting suggestions about rebuilding, especially extending this, possibly making this area here into a hangar, and I do quite like that idea. But, and it's quite a big but, I don't really want to do the rebuilding on this planet. So I've come up with a strategy, and as you can see on the right hand side, it now says red metal. What I've done is I've changed to the engineering mission because we completed, simply because we completed all the main missions. If I go to high value goods, you see I've got all the survey elements in here. So what we've got to do now is go to the UCH research vessel and hand those in for the reward. And then what we're going to do is go to a system where we might find some Zarcosium and move this mission forward, and then also find a temperate planet where we can do the rebuild. So that's the idea. One thing I am going to do is pick the core up. There's nothing else in here. There's lots and lots of blocks and stuff like that, but I can't really haul it. And then the other thing we've got to do is, the thrusters are on, and I've got to, I think it's over in this direction. Let me just see. It's slightly towards the west. What I did do is drop the water extractor down over here somewhere. It looks like it's over there, so that I could get a little bit of extra water while I was doing the thing. I don't think there'd be that much in it, so I've got to find it. It's got to be here somewhere. It'd be easier just to jump out. There's some. Well, the game says it's here somewhere. What we will do is go and get that pentaxid. Is it over here? Nope. It's definitely here somewhere. Of course, the trouble is it's a grey construct against this kind of grey ash type look here. I've got a feeling it's, there it is there. Just tucked in here. I'm not expecting that much in it. Well, we got 42. Oops. Oh, great. Always doing this. Keep forgetting. Harvest. Put that in there. Pick up those water containers. Got a tiny little bit of fuel left. I just kind of just using this to use up the what we call it, the biofuel, which I've got lots of. I've kind of accumulated it over time. Just shove that in there. Actually, I think what we'll do is just put that in there as well for the moment. So we got 42 water out of that. Actually, if I remember correctly, I did empty it once before, so we've got a little bit more than 42 actually. Anyway, we're gonna jump in the ship, get back to where our CP is. What I did do also off camera is I went out around a little bit, looked for the POIs with oxygen and fuel in. So I have managed to pull out quite a lot of oxygen and fuel. And we're just get into here. That should be pretty close. No, needs to go in a little bit further. That should be it. Yep, there we are. And the thrusters actually. I should turn the power off actually. Yes. Game is complaining. We got some food which needs to go back into the thingy bob. That can go into there. I'm not exactly sure where all this food came from, but I think it was. I want to put the salami in there, the milk, fruit juice can go back in. Food and meds. And we'll put that. Eat that. Harvest controller input. I mean, I don't have vast amounts of water. I've only got 474, but I do have quite a lot of the purified water, which is in here. I've got 956 purified water. You can see I've got quite a lot of stuff stashed up in here as well. In fact, I've got way too many fuel tanks. I think what we'll do is salvage. How many can we put in here? Keep kind of deconstructing this stuff. Actually, what I could do is actually, I'm not sure what I've got. Why I've got Zarcosium and stuff like that in there. I think that's because oh, that was the refining process, and then got a bit more. Just shove that in there as well. Yeah, I was refining out these ores, which I picked up from the cargo containers in the unfinished escape rocket. So I probably don't even need that small generator. I think, whoops. Oh no, that's in there ready to be decomposed. So, so our first task is to get up into space, get to the UCH research vessel, because otherwise, if I don't do it now, I'm actually going to forget. And actually talk about forgetting player high value goods. When you go to the UCH research vessel with this mission, you've got to have them in your player inventory. Otherwise, it won't fix the mission. Put the shield back on. And we're just going to leave. Oops. Wow, we've got a generator overload. That's probably because the shield was recharging while I was actually climbing on full load. Now, that's not a major problem, but it will long term. It means that I need to put another generator on the ship. So that is something we're going to have to look into as part of the rebuild. I mean, I was aware that I'd probably need to add another generator anyway, so we got to add. I'll probably put another large generator on. It's just I've got nowhere to put it at the moment. So, actually, once we get into space, we'll just take a look and see whether the generator sustained any damage. We come into here, devices. Where's the generators? Yeah, we got one of the generators that sustained 2% damage. Not good. We'll have to do something about that. And what we got to do now is find that pathfinder. Kind of in a little bit of an awkward position with all the stuff around it. That's it. Yeah, we get highlighted. Get into there. I mean, I must admit, I am a bit surprised I haven't run into power problems before. Simply because, well, I mean, it was a peak load. So, I mean, operational load is what, within parameters, it's that peak load. And of course, the potential consequence of that is if we get into a actual battle where the shields on the CV are reduced, because what will happen then is that the process of actually fighting the battle will degrade the actual overall generators. Anyway, guys, we're going to go into the usual routine. We're going to come in here. I've got to get to the research vessel, and I'll see you once I get there. So here we are. We're just maneuvering into position so that we can, well, we can't dock with the ship, but we can get in close. We're just in here. Oops, like that. Be good enough. Shoot the thrusters off. Whoops. Put the EVA boost on. And out we go. I can't remember if we can get a second crop. Let me just see. Let's see if we can get another harvest from the plants down the back here. Let's just see. I mean, they might have grown up by now. There we are. Get some more grain and some more fruit. Oops. Jump up there. Ah, stuck on the ramp. Did I actually empty these fridges? Can't remember now. Oh no, I've got a steak. Food and meds. Eat the sandwich. Of course, we can put in the raw food. Tired of being hunted by the Xerx Empire, we should strike back at their homeworld. Yep. We might have a crack at that. You need a lot stronger ship though. One thing I will do is I just want to interact with these guys. Any on the news? Bet it's heavily armed. Code of Rados found a large Pentectic built in the mining station. Yeah, they said it's contact. Yeah, okay. And I can't remember what this guy actually offers. Let me just see. How to use teleporters. Okay. I don't. Yeah. Now, what we got to do is go to the chief scientist. I think I know where they are. It's up here. We've got to go to the lab. It's not this guy. I think he just a bit of a refresh. Do you have anything to trade? This is the guy who gives us probes, standard basic survey probe. I think we can make survey probes now. I think this guy is the chief scientist. Do you have any exploration missions? I have survey reports to turn in. Babe, thanks for your reports. Here's some items you've found. Okay. I want to ask something else. Do you have any exploration? Do you have any exploration missions for me? There are some things I offer missions focused on exploration and discovery. If you're looking for more combat, check the PDA or speak to the UCH cam. So we've already got these kind of suggested missions, haven't we? Already, I think, yeah, we've picked them up. So, and what do we get for that? We got some large optronics bridges, EVA boost, navigation data, and we got a UCH research beacon. Signals the UCH research vessel to warp in nearby. Used by placing in your personal inventory and then activate the warp in the UCH vessel mission in the PDA under science and research. can only be used in standard habitable and cold and hot planetary orbits, and only once per sector. Warning: make sure that make sure there are no obstacles within 2,000 meters before activating. So that looks very much like it gives you the ability to summon in UCH ships, which is be quite useful if you're going to do the thing. So I think we'll put that in main storage. We'll put it somewhere where you can use it. That can go into input. Well, what did I just put into input? Oh no, that goes into input. And then we'll just put these in. Endless Worlds, hollow things. We got navigational. Got 3 upgrades for capital warp drive. Okay, so it's a data containing navigational data for the Andromeda galaxy. Allows you to plot the safer cases. Upgrades: base range 1 light year. To turn it on the research computers of the research vessel. Okay, I think this is the research vessel. Is it navigational data? Let's go back. Yeah, this is navigational data. We got 3. Okay, we certainly want to do that. Turn on navigational data. 3 accept. 3 navigation successfully updated. Navigational data used to upgrade. You can make warp upgrades to the distance you can make with warp jumps while piloting any capital vessel. Maximum 50. You'll currently have 3 light years to increase the warp value. Okay. So what that done is it's just given us an extra 3 light years on the range of our warp drive, which is it's not massive, but it's probably worth having. It's one of the great dilemmas, actually, of space survival type games, and it's always been solved in different ways. I mean, yeah, it's that distance movement that can be a little bit of a pain. I must admit, when I haven't bought Starfield, but I watched a couple of videos, and when I saw the movement system, it kind of put me off it a little while. I might get round to playing it later on, but not just at the moment. Let's get back to here. Right, I'm going to go to the galaxy. What I'm thinking is switch on territories. So we got, and I think we're now going to leave the starting system, and we need to go to a system where there's a chance that we're going to find Zarcosium. And I think is it K, B, and 0. Oh, O, not O, 0. What am I about? Got a K system here. It's only, we can lock target with it. Okay, we're gonna go there. Here. It's only 14 light years away. It's not far. What we're looking for to start with, so we're going to go to this system, get up to speed, and because I really would like to finish this engineering mission, because it's been around a long time and it's really starting to irritate me. The heat signature 19 kilometers away. There's another one over there. Let's see what type of planetary system in information. Right, it says we got Zarcosium in Zeta, this area. So I think we'll go in that direction to start with. Hopefully planet itself will have Zarcosium on it, because I don't know if you find a Zarcosium asteroid, whether that will actually count. So we're gonna get up to speed again. This is where we fly straight into a hostile attack. Haha, you cheating game. Right, so what we're going to do now is we're just going to head for Zeta 19054 and see what we can find. So I'll see you once we break through the atmosphere. Okay, here we are. We're just breaking through the atmosphere. And what we're going to do is ping out. Right, we've got our local friendly Xerax here. We're not in Xerax territory, are we? No. Okay. Seem to come down quite hard and heavy. So just think, whoops. Yeah, we might have a problem here. I can't. Whoops. Landed. Thrusters. Got a horrible feeling that we might be on a planet that's slightly high gravity. No, it's not. Right, we've got 42 Zarcosium on this planet. Actually, what else have we got? We got gold, Promethium, Estrum. Right, we're going to have to be a little bit targeted because I think we've got to do Estrum. Okay, we've got fire rain as well. That's not good. Let me just check the Reforged. What's the fuel situation? The fuel situation's good. Goodish. Harvest. Mission control. We've got a little bit of fuel. Got some ammo. Probably could do a little bit more actually. Got that on there. Probably don't need the pentaxid. Pull that out of main storage. I'm assuming we got a full load of, yep. So we're good. Don't want the missiles, but actually we got 4,000 rounds. What am I on about? Could be there. Right, back to, right. Oops. Radiation is pretty evil as well, so right. That's actually turn the thrusters on. I'll put shields on as well. Something tells me we're going to need them. Okay, looks like we found a pirate base. I don't want to get in too close just at the moment. Because we don't know what type of weapons they got. The good thing we got is the fact that the terrain will help us. Got a satellite uplink there. That could be worth checking out. Seems that this is a really big planet. Just to show you how much, I found some little bit of Promethium over there. We've got the target here. That's Promethium as well. So we got quite a lot of opportunity to stock up. Looks like we've actually got a little bit of a cluster here, which we should be able to get in, investigate. Quite often the Zarcosium is tucked down in these gorges, if I remember correctly. Right, we've got one. Got our first Zarcosium. See, yeah, you can see that Zarcosium itself is often in these very narrow kind of gorges, and quite often next to Xerax places. But I'm okay. The advantage with this type of planet is that we can sneak in quite close by staying low to the ground. This is another reason why I'm using the SV, because you can sneak in quite carefully. So you got that distance there, but we got a little bit of a gorge here, so we can kind of fly in like this, get in, stay low. So we've got a little bit of a gorge here, so we can kind of fly in like this, get in, stay low. So we've got a little bit of a gorge here, so we can kind of fly in like this, get in, stay low. So we've got a little bit of a gorge here, so we can kind of fly in like this, get in, stay low. So we've got a little bit of a gorge here, so we can kind of fly in like this, get in, stay low. So we've got a little bit of a gorge here, so we can kind of fly in like this, get in, stay low. So we've got a little bit of a gorge here, so we can kind of fly in like this, get in, stay low. So we've got a little bit of a gorge here, so we can kind of fly in like this, get in, stay low. So we've got a little bit of a gorge here, so we can kind of fly in like this, get in, stay low. So we've got a little bit of a gorge here, so we can kind of fly in like this, get in, stay low. So we've got a little bit of a gorge here, so we can kind of fly in like this, get in, stay low. So we've got a little bit of a gorge here, so we That's 3. We're going to carry on working this area. Okay, we're going to have to flip over this direction. It'd be great if we could get all of them. I think we've got to get 5. So, we could get the 5, but hopefully we'll be able to move on to the I think the next one in the list is Erestrum. So we can do this. That's gold. Well, gold's not to be sniffed at. Although there we are. Now we've got to find Erestrum, and let me just kind of pull into a kind of safe zone here. We've got 14 Erestrum on the planet. So what we're going to do now is just see if we can find the... I don't know how many Erestrum we've got to find. I don't think we're going to find that many, but there's 14 on this planet, so it should be more than enough to do it. Okay. I think we may need to move away. There's air fortification down in there. Right, we found our first Erestrum deposit. Right, we've got something here. I'm noticing that a lot of these buildings are all shielded. That's the drone base. Well, we're certainly not going to mess with that. Okay guys, I've been flying around, flying from resource to resource, and one thing I have noticed is that a lot of these defenses on this planet are actually shielded. And that's a potential issue because rockets don't really take down shields. What I actually need is some laser weapons mounted on this ship, or whatever we use to attack with. Not having much luck with the Erestrum though, but I have picked up a heat signature, which I certainly do want to check out. I'm hoping it's going to be a crash ship, because I would really like some big thrusters. I'm still looking for those. Yeah, we've got a crash sentinel rear. Now this could be worth checking out. Then again, maybe not. No, it's not the ship I'm looking for. I don't think. There's no big thrusters on that, is there? Oh well, that's the way it is. Gonna keep going, looking for Erestrum. Right, I've just flown through here, not finding much, and we've just got another little crop of bits and pieces here. So hopefully one of these is going to be Erestrum. We'll start with this one. No, that's a small gold deposit. Tempting. I think we will just drop in and pick up the gold, I think. The trouble is the gold might be down in the bottom here. Yeah, you often find that things are in the bottom of all the crevasses here. And that also means that there's probably bug uglies around here as well. Let me just drop down. Get into position. Not getting any warning on the radar. Of course, we've got okay, bunny hop up. Just pick up the harvest collector. Get here, 6. And I'm just going to go and drill for a little bit of gold. It shouldn't take much to get it, but a small deposit is worth checking out, and having some gold on the system would be quite useful. So what I'm going to do now is just dig down and see how much gold we can pick up. Okay guys, welcome back. My finger is starting to hurt a little bit. It's taken a lot longer to drill this gold out than I thought it would. I can't. You can see I've still got 50% to go, but we've got a reasonable amount. Just to show you, we got 210 gold, and so I think it was time to move on, so that because I definitely want to find the Erestrum in this part. I think we're in a position now where we can fly south and carry on scanning. What I want to do is, what we're going to do is fly a grid pattern and see if we can, because I definitely want to get to the point, because I think it is, I was thinking while I was actually mining the gold, I think it's 5 Erestrum and then we've got to find 10 Sathium. Right, that's our second Erestrum. This is going to be Zarcosium. You can see here the air defenses are all got it. We've actually got a third Erestrum now as well, so looks like we're probably going to need 2 more. Just keep flying south, and so if I get the 5 Erestrum, that would make sense. I don't actually, just have a look at the other planets here. It's got gold on it. We may have to visit the other. We've got crusted lava there, which has got Zarcosium in, but lava planets can be quite hostile. Got hard multiple aircraft turrets there. No indication of Sathium. Okay. So we may have to kind of spin around a few planets to see if we can find Sathium, depending on the planet type. Anyway, what I'm going to do now is just keep flying south and see if we can find another 2 Erestrum deposits and get this bit moving forward. Okay, we just found another little cluster here. I'm hoping it will give us what we're looking for. Okay, so we literally just picked up 2 Erestrums in there. So we've now completed Zarcosium and Erestrum, and of course what we need now is Sathium. And there's no Sathium on this planet, but what I will do is I'm just going to keep flying this way. How far around the planet? Oh, wow, we've got a long way to go. Get back to there. Let me just set that target, remove on approach. And I'm just going to keep flying west, I think. So that's what I'm going to do, guys, and see if we can find any other crash ships or something. Okay, we just found a Polaris waypoint station. I'm not exactly sure what this is, so I'm a bit inclined just to drop down and actually see what this is. I think there's an entrance just here. I've never been in a waypoint station, so we can just drop in here. Turn off thrusters. Just seeing if they got anything to trade. Wow. Nice. Well, it's free loot. I'll take it. Not allowed. Lock code. Lock code. Lock code. Well, I suppose we could take the iron ore. A little bit of Zarcosium. Keep your cot cement. Not a great fan of cement. Oh yeah. I'll certainly take the undelivered cargo. So this waypoint bar and grill, front exit. Any traders in here? There's a guy stood there. See if we can access the kitchen counter there. Obviously, what are you offering? I'm here to shop. Raw diamond, protected, Zarcosium ore. He buys a furnace. We could sell. Got some sathium or magnesium or lithium. Okay. It's not exactly this type of thing you expect to buy in a herbal tea, pistol rounds, crew, assault rifle. What's a dirty legacy? Grants a complete environmental resistance, very weak health vision, slightly radioactive. Not exactly sure whether that's going to be useful. Increases maximum health and stamina, grants health, weak general rum and coke. Maximum hunger capacity, but gives a bout of dizziness. It's a Elon special. So grants weak stamina, hunger, and health recovery. Grants weak stamina, hunger, and health recovery. Makes sense, I suppose. Talking about food, I'm kind of been putting it off a little bit. So we'll just eat that. Let's see what else we got in here. We got farmer in here. What are you interested in? Hydroponics, steel, concrete, mushroom, and what is it? Anaphela maxima. Oh, what does this give? This just gives us herbal leaves. Not fire palm orange, phoenix fronds. Okay. And what have you got here to shop? Okay, this guy's selling food. Get an ice cream. What does an ice cream give us? Recovers stamina rapidly, reduces body temperature. Different. We've got pumpkin cookies. I'm not feeling it, to be honest, guys, for that. Got down here. So we got generators there. Can't access this. So we've kind of gone round in a full circle. Let's go up this side and see what we got on this side. Well, we could get some O2. Got some med station here. Here to shop. Bandages. When I've got no money. Is he not position? Where's all my money gone? Or these guys just won't take the credit? They probably won't take the credit. So that's that way out. Right, let's just have another quick look up here. Let's see what we've got over here. This is front exit. This is I think this is the way we came in, isn't it? Yeah. There's the ship. Well, it was an interesting visit, but I didn't see anything there that really grabbed me. We did get a little bit of loot. Oh, what we got here? Another crash sentinel rear. I suppose we could use these as a source of blocks, but what we're going to do is just head for the capital vessel, and I'll see you once I get there. So here we are. We're just getting back to the capital vessel, and we're just remove the. We don't need it anymore because we move off now. We're so I'm just going to do is dock here. So we'll just come in and dock. There we are. We're fully docked. Let's turn the power off. got no food on board. So I think this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you found it interesting. What I will do off camera is find some estrum if I can find it. And I'll probably pick up a little bit of promethium as well. There's some estrum there amongst the colonists, so we're going to have to fly around a bit and find some estrum. I think maybe a couple of deposits of estrum, a little bit of Zarcosium will be enough. So this is where I'm going to leave it. In the next part, I think we will go looking for the Sathium deposits, because I certainly want to clear that mission off so that we can now then possibly pick up the one more combat related. But until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.